All right, from box office to streaming industry news, NFL Sunday Ticket coming to a device. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell today telling CNBC the league will select a new partner by the fall and, quote, I clearly believe we'll be moving to a streaming service. So while the games will be good, the bidding war, Rachelle, will be better between Amazon, Apple, and Disney, which owns ESPN Plus. DirecTV paid $1.5 billion for the annual rights to Sunday Ticket. The NFL is seeking $2 billion plus per year. That's going to be a very interesting battle ahead.
I mean, I used to live for the NFL Sunday Ticket. I live in D.C., but I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. It was literally the only way I could ever see my team play. So I'm happy to see this. It's going to be a phenomenal bidding war for this because, I mean, who isn't going to want this? And to be able to just stream it, that's just a piece de resistance.
My bet is Apple. I think Apple's the one to watch there. Dan Ives this morning on Yahoo Finance talked about the 12 to 15 billion he thinks they're going to spend on content. Sports leading the way, and they spent 250 million on MLS, Major League Soccer. So they look like the real player to watch.
And Disney does have that subscriber growth on its side, whereas we're seeing obviously subscriber growth for Netflix trending downwards. We might see then, I mean, you never know. Apple might be the big player. They will have to keep an eye on that one. And staying in the streaming space, we're talking about what we're seeing with Stranger Things on Netflix, splitting its season over 2 quarters, the same thing it did with Ozark a few months earlier. This could potentially help it with the drop-off, some of the churn that it sees with subscribers. I think this is very smart. I, for one, am a binge watcher. If it is split over, say, several months, it's going to make people hold on to those subscriptions all the more longer. I think this is very smart on their part.
Yeah, this is something we talked about a couple of weeks ago with Shonda Rhimes, who has done so many successful both streaming and traditional shows. She said she thinks we're going to return to almost a week-by-week type of format in the streaming space. And I think that is largely driven by the desire for these streaming services to hang on to their younger subscribers who are literally binging a couple of months, couple of weeks, and bouncing on to the next one. They have to find a way to retain these subscribers. For me, I'm old school. I love the 1 week at a time. The way Ted Lasso did it with Apple TV, I think was very effective, builds some of that drama. And by the way, Stranger Things is on the heels of Squid Game, catching them as the most viewed show ever in Netflix history.
Billions of views, incredible stuff.